All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the Neodent Restorative Kit. And for the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on the components that are geared towards restoring an implant crown or taking an implant crown impression. Are there some other pieces in here that can be used for other things? Yes, but let's focus on the general purposes of implant crowns. So as we run through this kit, really the only pieces you need are these ones right here, okay? These are your prosthetic drivers that have square attachments on the bottom. The only difference between the three of these are the lengths. So majority of the time, you're gonna use the one in the middle. It's that middle length that will probably be utilized in 95% or more of your cases. Every once in a while, you may have a deeper connection where you use the extra long, or you have a number 31 that you're restoring, patients, tight back there, you're gonna wanna use the shorty. But all three of these attach to your torque wrench. When we move over to the other side, these are also prosthetic connections right here, so they attach to the screws and everything. But the difference is these are latch connections. So you would need a latch hand driver, which for most purposes we're not going to really need, right? We're just going to want to use this because this gives us torque value. It's easy to use. It's already in the kit. These would require you to grab a different instrument, so I would just tell you not to worry about these. Focus on these three. As far as what's in the middle here, these are for multi-unit abutments. And for most cases, you're not going to be worried about multi-unit abutments unless you're doing an all-on-X case. So again, you don't really have to worry about these either. Main focus is these three. When we come down here, we talked about this piece in the surgical kit. It's the same thing. This screws into the implant, allows you to take an x-ray, and these black markings are radio opaque, so you'll be able to kind of see how deep your implant is compared to the adjacent bone. If you're doing a highly aesthetic case in the anterior, you can relay that information to the lab and they can give you the exact abutment height of a custom abutment that'll make for the ideal connection and profile and emergence profile for your prosthetic. This little attachment here is an adapter, just like the adapter in the surgical kit, but this one is a square connection adapter. The one in the surgical kit was a latch connection adapter. So this will actually connect to any of these square heads and convert it into just a very convenient, easy to use thumb driver. You don't need it, but it does make it a little easier to grab as opposed to this square connection, right? So that's what that is. Okay. In terms of using the torque wrench, we'll go ahead and just demonstrate connecting one of these, but I'll make a separate video on the torque wrench by itself. But as you can see, that just connects and locks in there. Easy to go. All right.